Blue shiny rocks. Hello guys, this is Docm and I'm playing on the Mindcrack server. And at the moment I'm down in the GD cave. I'm on the hunt for iron and well, if I come across some diamonds I'll be happy as well. Found another cave spider spawner. They're like all over the place, a lot of them. Well, I need some more iron as I used up basically all my tracks in iron to make Undercell minecart track to his home base. So now I need to stock up again because want to do some stuff with pistons and so on, and iron is just what you need for that. Talking about pistons guys, today is snapshot day again. New snapshot came out. Quite some cool changes, I have to say. Might do a short snapshot video to show it, but talking about it, you can stack signs now, up to 16. You can stack empty buckets, boats. That is pretty cool. If you break boats by hand, like how you break a minecart from a track, you will retain the full boat, which is, in my opinion, pretty cool. Finally. But still, like if you run into something and break your boat, should be as usual, you know, get a stick and the stuff, like it was before. So they're working on it a lot of debugging. Pistons, they changed the timing of them. Pistons got slower. Oh boy, like a whole bunch of them hanging out there from the spawner. Oh. I have no milk with me. Oh man. Yeah, they're spawning behind the wall. Annoying things. My spider trap is closed. I thought maybe the noises come from that, but no, we got like 10 cave spider spawners behind the corner there. Great. They're working hard on things like that, mob glitching. Trying to improve it a lot. I heard good things about it. Also, I heard in multiplayer, and that's also in single player, they finally got it under control. Like, wow, the minecart thing, you know, like when you ride a minecart in multiplayer, it always looked like as if you were like behind it or something, you know, not really in it. And yeah, that got fixed. Minecarts and boats, that was that weird effect, and hopefully because of that some of the minecart based mob contraptions will work as well, you know, so that is good. They did a lot of optimization, changing the way the game addresses certain parts of the code and how it runs certain parts of the code. That should cause a general drop in frame rates, was reported. Because it's kind of, right now it's different, you know, before it was just running the single player thing, now it's simulating the server in the background, and yeah, the single player basically runs on top of that. Not as a, and that causes some more power usage, but in general they hope to improve performance with that. So at the moment I've been seeing reports from people saying I got like bad frame drops. I saw people saying normally I had 600 frames per second, which is totally ridiculous, you know, 600 frames, great. What do you want with it? And now they drop down to 60. That would be like a significant drop. Wow, is that a lot? It would really be a significant drop. And oh, and we got more. You stay away. Man. Yeah, a significant drop, and well, some people might say what is he doing? He ended up on the fence post. Oh, sucker. Some people might say it is not that bad or something. It's not huge, but always keep in mind that is the FPS that runs in an empty generated world. So if you start doing these things now, we constantly have our technical designs. We got pistons, we got mob traps and whatnot. We got light sources. All that produces lag, and it is of course always worth to start with lower base FPS, because you might run into trouble. So if we see such a devastating FPS drop, I mean that's a lot. It really is, like, wow. I mean that's not only like the 10% frame drop. Some people reported their frames dropped to 10% of that what they had before. That would be a bit too much. So there might be some more optimization going on. There was also some bug fixing going on with block transmutation and whatnot. There was a trick with the tripwires you could work with and kind of do block transmutation or block ID changing with it basically. And oh man, how many still? And hopefully that gets fixed, that you should be able to kill a cave spider without being bitten. I mean, never really worked. The spiders are really tricky in multiplayer. You cannot attack him properly, and with those cave spiders it's just super annoying. In single player I take out those cave spider spawners really quick. I just go there, you know, own them up and done. But this makes it all a bit more tedious, and yeah, so only good things to come, mostly good things to come from the updates, actually. Let's take this last one out. Take the risk. We got her. Hopefully there's no more hiding. No. Okay. Should be silence now. Ow. Okay, now let's recover. What did we find? Not that much iron. Need significantly more. Need to keep on looking. Yeah, the pistons. That is one thing. They made the pistons slower to prevent them from spazzing out, you know. The typical thing would be probably like if we have those piston pusher mob traps, and yeah, short pulse made them sometimes freeze and stuff, the pistons that is. So yep, things like that might get or would be fixed now. Problem is reaction time of pistons is slower, just a little bit, but yeah, many piston based designs were dependent on exact piston timing, complicated doors, all kind of other time sensitive setups. So there will be problems. Maybe some delays have to be adjusted and stuff like that. And nice, lots of track. Excuse me, I have no bucket with me at the moment. Forgot it upstairs, so I have to do it by hand, but not a biggie. Wanted to gut that out here anyways. So yeah, pistons, there needs to be some messing around, improvements with the new pistons. Maybe we will see. Hopefully not too many things are broken. The thing is, already people think the sand generators are fixed, but in fact it works again. But until the update comes out, I promised not to make a big deal out of it and not link to the video and not tell or explain how it's done, because the people who found it out want to keep it and don't want to lose it with the update again. But a part of that was fast-moving pistons, as usual in those generator designs, and maybe that is history now. I'm not quite sure. You have to talk to those guys and see what they did. There's other ways to do block ID changing that seems to work at the moment still. Doesn't look they have found it or fixed it, but in this case I was also kind of, okay, I'm gonna tell you, but don't tell anybody else, so I'm sticking with that, you know. Sticking with it. I'm not gonna give it away until we get the update. Then we'll see if it still works, but then you'll find out anyways, because people then will release it. So yeah. So is the thin line. Some of the bugs, you know, we had and are considered fixed now, we actually liked. I mean, I was never a big fan of sand generators, but I never hated them or something. I just didn't want to use them in my single player world, because sand was something that kind of, yeah, I had to work with since the beginning, and I just enjoyed doing the resource management, or still enjoy it. So I wouldn't use a sand generator, probably, at least not for the building blocks. Maybe if you do some kind of automatic spleef arena project or stuff like that, then it makes sense. But for other things I wouldn't want to use it. Yeah, other than that, they announced the final release date. You know, it's gonna be August 1st. There we're gonna get 1.3. Notch on the Mojang website, he had a little article in there where he talked about his thoughts about 1.3. If you want to look it up, just check out the Mojang homepage, www.mojang.com, and yeah, stay up to date. He basically gives a little resume of the 1.3 patch, what they achieved now, what they wanted to achieve, where they did good, where they fell short. And it's also a nice resume of all the features that were added, so you get it, yeah, short and to the point. Of course, like thousands of the bug fixes and minor changes, or hundreds we found and talked about if you play the game on an intensely. Not really mentioned, they're more talking about features and stuff, which is more interesting for the casual player. They also have to take care of that, adding new stuff all the time, but bug fixing is also very important. And yeah, Jeb mentioned it not only once, that 1.3 is some kind of a crossroads, actually like a real crossroads for Minecraft. Oh, gold. It was very important, or is very important, that this update turns out perfectly, because it will be the base they will set, keep on working with in the future. You know, the merge was important. They needed to streamline time so they can finally stop, you know, working on 2 versions of Minecraft now all the time, and that also made, again, I hear them. And that also made bug fixing really complicated, you know, because you always have to take care of 2 versions of Minecraft, and you had to fix, and they now got rid of that. That will bedrock level in the long run, I think, be very good, because we should be able to add new features more quickly, because it's just simple. Also, it's very important for the mod API. You know, they actually wanted to introduce the mod API for 1.4, and Jeb also said he is even kind of nervous to push the update out now. But he also said he felt it was about time, because it was the longest interval between updates ever now. Since they did the game, so there were always more updates like lately. But yeah, this update was something else. You know, the big things were when they were changing biomes. Those were always things that affected much of the code and stuff. But compared to what they did now, this is all fun and games. This was a really bold move now, you know, merging it all, and we will see. I've kind of have a good feeling. I think Dinnerbone is huge. Dinnerbone, now he's in Stockholm in the right there in the office, and you know, can get his work done even more fast. But Dinnerbone is a guy, I think I have a really good feeling with him, because I think, you know, when I look at his tweets and whatnot, he's super active in the community, almost more active as Jab was, and I also thought that was pretty epic what Jab and Notch were doing. But Dinnerbone actually took it to the next level, and I feel, you know, we're in pretty good hands again with him. He has understanding for the technical sides of Minecraft. You can see that in the tweets when people tweet stuff at him and back and forth. He knows what's up. So chances are not that high with Dinnerbone working on the game a lot that he will do stupid moves and, you know, just break something everybody is using. And Jab did things like that in the past, and he was just not aware of what people are doing in the game. I feel like Dinnerbone knows that very well, and I think his decisions or the way he sees things are okay. Okay, one thing I would want to criticize, that is making mobs spawn on the upside down half slabs. That seems to be confirmed. It is like that, and that really kind of made me wonder why then we even introduced those upside down half slabs, because one of the unique and very special properties would be to prevent mob spawning, and that would be very interesting for quite a few things in the world. Mob spawn, I'm talking about spawning proof dark rooms. I'm talking about tracks, minecart tracks that can be spawn proof, and so on. You know, new options that doesn't have to be lighting and half slabbing all the time. So that was actually something that was liked by the technical players, was liked by the builders, was liked by the server people. So hopefully, you know, it's not like that. Don't know why that was. I got a lot of PMs about that. People saying, Dog, you should kind of get your subscribers together and send them all towards Dinnerbone or something, and say, please dude, think about what you did with the half slabs and stuff. Well, I think he knows that people don't like it, so I don't think it's set in stone yet. It will stay like that, because it actually would be really useful. So we'll see. I haven't had time to put my hands on the snapshot myself, you know, really check it out. I wondered if recipes, crafting recipes that were missing were added now for the stairs and stuff. It's really one thing I was wondering about. If so, almost complete. I don't think there will be any features like tripwires and stuff like that, really new features. We might see some changes on existing features, mostly bug fixes now until 1.4. 1.4 will probably include new features again, but one big thing is the mod API there. People were also talking it was about time to add a new mob. That would be something. I still feel the water mobs are a bit wacky. Like our lovely squids. We like them, how they spawn all over the place and whatnot. But I'd love if there would be some kind of a danger factor to the seas, maybe some kind of a dangerous fish or something added to the game. That seems to be something I would want. I would like for a new update. Talking about 1.4 already, although 1.3 is not out yet. But yeah, the development just continues. It keeps on going. And actually, yeah, many of the features that were planned for 1.3 didn't make it in, talking about the mod API and things like that. So I'm pretty sure when we get 1.3, fairly shortly after that, there should be 1.4. I'm pretty sure there will not be such a long break in between the updates then. They want to keep it going, and that is good. So let's see, what did we get? We got 45 iron blocks. Well, I was hoping for a stack or something. Excuse me. Sneeze. Yeah, yesterday I had birthday. Many people said happy birthday on the World Tour episode 102. Thanks a lot, guys. Much appreciated. 35 years old now. Freaking crazy. You know, it's like 15. I always thought 35-year-old people are like super old or something. But it's pretty strange. You assume that because you looked at your parents all the time. And your parents, they were from a different generation and had like, oh man, different attitude with so many things. And then you felt, oh my god, I don't want to be like them old. But the funny thing is, you still got the same attitude I always had, just to have a different number in front of my age, or you know what I mean? I'm still the same dude. I was like, when I was 25 or something, you just have some more experience, but you don't turn into conservative fart or something. So actually, I'm not one of these guys who's kind of afraid of getting old or whatever, because I really do think basically just stay the same. You might have had some more trouble with your body because you get old, knees are wearing out and things like that. But other than that, still the same. I don't know, you know, it's still enjoying my games. I have as much fun playing my games here as when I was 14. Yeah, Iso was caving as well. He said, yeah, he had to gather some resources. There's so much things you have to do AFK all the time. Keep the builds going, and as I said, I want to include that all into the World Tour and make it a World Tour to the Mindcrack SMP here, make it a bit more talky. I think I can get away with some caving here and there. It's also necessary, big part of the game. And yeah, in the 1.3 update it will be really rewarding then. You will get some XP from breaking out these ores out of the walls. That is a really cool add-on. Let me know, guys. I'm pretty sure most of you are keeping track, you know, with the development of 1.3. What is the feature you guys are looking for the most? Like the thing you say, yes, this is the most epic add-on or whatever. My personal favorite would be... I like the villager thing. I like that the villager actually makes sense now somehow. I think, yeah, that's my most favorite feature. Villager trading and interaction with the villagers. I really like that. Maybe the tripwires, yeah, I don't know. A new ore is also very cool, but it's kind of related to the villagers, so it is villager related. It's kind of related with the villagers, so it is villager related. Yeah, that made sense. That made a lot of sense. Okay, redstone here. Yeah, that's basically it. You know, now I finally want to get the update, and there's been so much talking about the dang thing. It's about time we get our hands on it. I mean, I can see it. Now with B-Dub's Peep Show he's doing, and 1.3 Peep Show, this really successful show. People, you know, are interested in the stuff. They They want to get the new update now, and it really took a long time. And I'm hoping, you know, as they take their time, when it comes out, it will not be a catastrophe like 1 or 2 updates have been, like really, yeah, destroying everything, and they had to patch it right after they did put it out. Now they really took time. They're focusing on the bug fixing like crazy and really doing it finally. And so I hope, you know, it will be a more complete and more smooth and more, yeah, completed gaming experience now after update 1.3. You know, that they did a lot. They did a whole lot. It doesn't look like they did like super massive progress, but actually they did a lot. Stuck in the cobweb, dude. I think, you know, putting the single player and multiplayer together, that must have been crazy. The code must have been so messy after the years now, constantly adding on things, and there were some lazy bug fixes in the code as well, and so on. So yeah, I think they did a great job this time with this update. So let's see what we got from this trip to the cave. Lots of wood, which is good. Some diamonds, the leaves I'll keep. Yeah, some iron, not that much, but I think I'm content for now. Maybe, no, I'll come back here later. I don't want to grab these tracks now. And now I need to find my way out of here. Basically, yeah. What was up there? Oh yeah, that was this part where things are cleared out. I know I've been, and that's why I'm trying to take out all the wood and stuff, so I kind of find my way around. But it's a new cave area. Talked a lot. Wait a minute, back there was the cave spider spawner, and I think I came from on top here and jumped down. If I remember correctly. Let's see. Oh, wanna try to get him? Yeah. Not a problem. Just go crazy on them. Okay, that is man-made. And here we are. This is the XP farm. Slime up there. Okay, so I know my way around again. Let's get out of the cave. There's so much to explore still. Huge areas. Been, you know, rushing through here, trying to put down torches. Now we need to grab the resources from it. Why are they sometimes not even reacting? Pretty weird. Well, let's get back to the surface. I'm done sitting on level 7. Ah yeah. So we can go to the Enchanting Room and put the level 7 on this diamond sword here. Should be good enough. Hello. They ignore me a bit today. I like it. So let's get upstairs. And hopefully, man, yeah, quite some time till August the 1st still. So we'll see. There will be more talk about the updates. There might be new features. The last few add-ons they made were really useful, like being able to stack boats and stuff. What? In the middle of cats. What are you doing? Wow! Holy cow! Lightning just struck. Oh. it stopped. Yep, tree house. Cool. Yeah, I need some iron so I can get some pistons so I can make some farms and stuff up in the tree house. See, no iron at all anymore. I have some melting, not even. Yep. Put the gold in there. Melt it down as well. Redstone, I'm okay now. I mean, with that redstone you can work a while. One piston here, that's about it. This iron, not much. Coal, I don't have to worry about coal, more than enough. So, yeah, I have to go caving a bit, AFK maybe, try to get more. Which farm you guys wanna build? We said we can like kind of, yeah, plan it together, you know, what would be useful. I was thinking, as I have the melons there and still have to farm them like normally, I should start to make a automated melon farm maybe. It's one of the first farm projects up there. Simple and would be a nice project to start it off with. And I think I'll do that, but if you have any other ideas, I mean, oh, something is destroyed here, trampled probably. If you have any other ideas, just let me know. You know, if you want to do any other farm. Let's get some melon seeds and a hoe and fix that. Oh, I still got it in my inventory. Good. So yeah, I'm thinking building a melon farm next time. Simple one. Should be good. Alright. Bone meal? No. Nah, we'll just let it grow. I don't want a bone meal even. Let's get back in. Yeah. Soon we'll be able to have a full set of books below. 2 bookshelves is missing for a full set almost, but yeah, as update 1.3 will change the enchanting again. I don't even know if I want to make one. I'll just keep it like it is, I'd say. So good. So far so good. More resources in the box. Need to get more. Oh, we wanted to enchant a sword. And I'd say that would be a nice way to end it. Look at that. There was an ocelot and there's... How did the creeper... It's really weird. How did he get in here with all the cats? He was fearless. Maybe it's evolution. They don't fear them anymore. So let's see. Level 5. A huge difference if you use 5 or 7 or whatever, but I'll give it a try. 6, 7. Sharpness 1. Good enough, good enough. That is excellent. A bit more damage. And I'd say that's it for today, guys. Share your ideas about 1.3. Share your ideas about a farm we should make. I'm out. Bye bye.